Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shikha and today we are going to discuss about the topic cloud computing. This is the first lecture of cloud computing. Now, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is a general term used to describe a new class of network-based computing that takes place over the internet. Basically a step on from utility computing, a collection or group of integrated and networked hardware, software and internet infrastructure that is called a platform. Now, these platforms hide the complexity and details of the underlying infrastructure from users and applications by providing very simple graphical interface or API, that is application programming interface. We can summarize this cloud computing as it is like an umbrella term that is used to refer to internet based development and services. A number of characteristics define cloud data application services and infrastructure that is remotely hosted and co-modified and so on. Now, these, as you can see in this figure, the cloud architecture. Here, the services that are available, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service, like now, the cloud computing characteristics. Some common characteristics are massive scale, resilient computing, homogeneity, graphic distribution, virtualization, service orientation, low cost software, advanced security, and some essential characteristics that are on demand self-service, broad network access, rapid elasticity, resource pooling, measured service. Now, here is some SaaS maturity model, that is level 1. As you can see in this figure, here the levels are defined: level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. Here it is like one instance per customer, configurable per customer, configurable and multi-tenant efficient, scalable, configurable and multi-tenant efficient. So these are the features that means modeling it is. Basic cloud characteristics are some of these basic cloud characteristics: that cloud are transparent to users and applications. They can be built in multiple ways. It can be built in multiple ways and it is transparent to users, so that even they can believe कि yeah, their data is stored properly. Now, just like branded products, proprietary open source hardware, software, or just off the shelf PCs. In general, they are built on clusters of PC servers and off the shelf components, plus open source software combined with in house applications and on or software. Now, virtualization. It provides the virtual workspace and abstraction of an execution environment that can made dynamically available to authorized clients by using well-defined protocols. The resource quota, for example, CPU, memory share, and software configuration. Implement the next one is implement on virtual machines, that is VMS, abstraction of a physical host machine. And the next is provide infrastructure API, that is plugs in to hardware support structures. Now, cloud sourcing. Why it becoming a big deal? Using high scale, low cost providers, anytime, places, access via web browser, rapid scalability, incremental cost, and load sharing can forget need to focus on local IT concerns is performance, reliability, and SLAs, control of data and service parameters, application features and choices, interaction between cloud providers, no standard API, mix of SOAP and REST, privacy, security, compliance, trust. Now, the cloud storage. Several large web companies are now exploiting the fact that they have data storage capacity that can be had out others. This allows data stored remotely to be temporarily cached on desktop computers, mobile phones, or other internet linked devices. Just like Amazon's Elastic Compute Cloud, that is EC2, and Simple Storage Solution S3 are well known examples, that is Mechanical Turk. Now, The Amazon simple storage service, that is S3, it is like unlimited storage. There is no limit for how much data you can store. Pay for what you use. Now after, if you are using, you have to pay for that, just like $0.20 per gigabyte of data transferred, and so on, as you can see here. And advantages of cloud computing, there are some advantages that are improved performance. With few large programs hogging your computer's memory, you will see better performance from a PC. And computers in a cloud computing system boot and run faster because they have fewer programs and processes loaded into memory. As there is the storage, it is storing that data, storing it is shared by the your that device memory as well as the cloud memory, so it is easy for that computers to run and to perform better than all the storage from themselves only. It is like a next one is reduced software cost. Even it reduces the software cost. Instead of purchasing expensive software applications, you can get most of what you need for free. Most cloud computing applications today, such as Google Docs, suit now better than paying for similar commercial software, which alone may be justification for switching to cloud applications. Now, some disadvantages as well is like for cloud computing is it does not work well with low speed connections. It needs really very high speed connections, Wi-Fi connections or whatever, just to work properly, because similarly a low speed internet connection such as that found with dial-up services makes cloud computing painful at the best and often impossible. Web-based application requires a lot of bandwidth to download as to large documents. Features might be limited. For example, you can do a lot more with Microsoft PowerPoint than with Google Presentation Web offering. Now, future of this cloud computing. There is many of these activities loosely grouped together under cloud computing have really been happening, and centralized computing activity is not a new phenomenon. Grid computing was the last research-led centralized approach. However, there are concerns that the mainstream adoption of the cloud computing could cause many problems for users. So many new open source systems appearing that you can install and run in your local cluster. Hope you got this video, and thank you.